Look, I think there's a number of issues at play, but increasingly as we tend to try and play around with the distribution model and make our films accessible to a wider audience, that issue of piracy still is hugely problematic. And Jamie will have some astounding numbers on the sort of piracy globally on A Little Death. And while we might internally perceive the results, when it was pirated, it was pirated mostly when we released on DVD and EST and TVOD. And so our numbers against that would look extremely modest because the accessibility via torrent is astounding. You know, and I think we're certainly playing around a lot with the distribution model and really trying to unlock the potential of a film on its individual merit, because I think Peter raised a really good point there around cinema. And yes, the value in cinema is growing and is increasing, but as a result of that, there is so much pressure on the screens, and so the audience, and particularly the pirating audience, is being incredibly choosy as to what they actually see at the cinema. So we really have to be a lot more considered and a lot more open in different release strategies so that we can actually maintain some value across the board. Increasingly, we're finding that we have a very honest relationship in a distribution partnership with Jamie, that increasingly when you have a conversation around the financial metrics and the commercial viability, it starts to make a lot of sense, ego aside from seeing something at the cinema.
Yes.